Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Honest Mind Podcast. I am Daniel, with my boys today, Mr. Skinny. How are you doing?
Thank you, brother.
Manchester,
Hey,
how are you doing everyone?
I'm good as you can see, looking fresh.
Right?
Yeah,
As we can see you right now.
you know it goes.
You bad though.
Looking fresh today. Alright, welcome back guys. Today we're going to talk about happiness. What are the sources of our happiness today? So, people, what does happiness mean to you?
Let me just go
Manchester.
first now.
Give you the floor.
Wow. To me, happiness, I would say, is kind of, it contributes to being a source of living to me. So, I would say happiness to me is love. Not what it requires, but what it offers. Now, that's my own view of happiness.
So, your happiness is based on requirement.
No, I said it's not based on requirements, but
Okay.
based on what it offers.
Okay.
Yeah.
What it offers? How?
Yeah.
Because me now, I'm trying to process that situation.
Try to make your skin understand.
Yeah,
your
I want to
Okay.
understand.
I would say what it offers, what I mean about where we are now, doesn't for me, from my own perspective, I would say for me to gain happiness, those around me needs to be happy.
Okay.
That's the offering.
Okay.
You get?
Okay.
I don't give that intuition of that someone will make me happy.
Oh, okay.
You get?
Okay.
So I believe that if you're around me, I have to offer it to you, then get it back in return.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I have plain pure understanding of what you're saying. Yeah, for me, basically, happiness would be like more of satisfaction. Of number one of our own self. Because basically, if you're not happy, like the example you give, if you're not happy with your own self, there's no way someone can come make you happy.
Okay.
So it's based on your own satisfaction. What are you happy about? Those are the things that bring happiness, from my own perspective.
Okay. Basically, all your terms are correct. Like, where does your happiness start from?
My happiness starts. I would say there is no specific, because one thing I've learned in my life is to be happy at all times. Even in hard times, you need to be happy, because due to some situation when you're sad, it makes that hard time more difficult. And why I said is self-satisfaction. Because it comes from within you, and it's for you to tell yourself that I want to be happy.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't expect someone to make you happy. Like me, I don't expect anyone to make me happy.
So
I believe in making myself happy. Whatever happiness someone is bringing is like a plus. It's like an addition to my own happiness. It's not like I say, oh, when you're coming, come with happiness. No. If you're giving happiness, that's a plus. But on my own self, I need to be satisfied with my own self to say, yes, I'm a happy guy. Yeah.
So basically, like you start by your own self,
Yeah.
then you take it out there for you. So anything.
But I don't expect it.
You don't expect
I
it.
never expect. Even let me give you a scenario. Even via relationships, I don't expect my partner to make me happy. No. I don't expect them to make me happy. I should be happy on my own. Whatever thing they are bringing is a plus. And also, I'm expecting my partner to be happy on her own. But of course, we are happy together. But she cannot expect me to make her happy. She should be happy. Then whatever thing I'm bringing to her is like a plus. It's not like I'm building the castle from the ground to start over from the foundation, go up. No. It's already there.
So you basically you're trying to say like, because do you agree with like this saying like, this like, how do I put it? Everything that comes in at the back of the man is the partner, which is the woman. So you don't include that part as like your partner makes you happy. Because there's some moments like you'll not be happy, you'll be sad, but she comes in and she makes you happy. You don't expect it, but she makes you happy.
I understand what you're saying. You're talking about hard times.
Not even hard times.
Yeah, because
And no more times.
You are sad and then she makes you happy. That's not the whole foundation of it. There's something that can make you sad at that moment for her to. That's why I said whatever thing she's bringing is a plus. That happiness she's bringing is a plus. There's difference between when you are always sad or you don't have happiness. You expect someone to always treat you better. You expect someone to always make you happy. You expect someone to always make you laugh. But deep inside you, you cannot do it for your own self. It's like now you are more dependent to someone to always bring it. And that's a big problem. And people undergo those kind of situations. So for me, basically, it's like I have to be happy. I have to be self-satisfactory, you know, and then whatever thing anybody is bringing is a plus. Even friends, colleagues, associates, any other person is a plus.
Yeah. So, Mr. Skinny, you've given us a lot of words on your happiness. So, right now, I want to move with like the sources of our own that makes us happy daily. Because certain moments you'll be like sad, and then some of the things that makes you happy just like keeps on like just comes from nowhere and makes you happy. What do you say like your sources that accumulate that makes you so happy?
Okay, I'll go. Like for me, I would say, first of all, you have to discover yourself first and know that happiness is something that's inbuilt. It's in us right from day one. So there's no time limit where we should be happy or we should be happy. Do I know circumstances make us we feel sad sometimes? Yeah. But when you discover that happiness, it comes naturally from the day we were born. You just have to discover when to activate it. Yeah. You get. So I would say for me, my sense of being happy is like discovering. Since I've discovered, I don't think there is any mathematics there. Just for you to discover that it's in you. Then you start building it up.
Yeah. So basically, you're trying to say that you look at yourself in the mirror first.
Yeah.
You know who you are, and then basically make it yourself.
Yeah. And it's true. I agree with what you said about the activation. You need to activate your happy side. You need to activate it at all times because it's already in you. And that's why I stand with. There's no amount of thing someone will do that will make you happy unless you are first of all happy with yourself.
Yeah, you have to be happy with yourself first.
Yes. You need to activate that happiness to say, yes, I am the source of my happiness, not someone else. Let's put a scenario of maybe, for example, someone make you feel bad.
Yeah.
If you have activated that happiness, nobody can spoil your day. If you have that knowledge to say, I am the source, I am responsible for my own happiness, there's no amount of thing, there's no person that can you cannot just pick a phone call now and say, now I'm sad. No. But it's not easy though. It's not easy, but for me, I always tell myself. That's why I'm always smiling, even though when something is going on. Sometimes I look at myself, I just smile like, okay, yeah, it's okay.
And we just keep smiling because it doesn't go well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically good to smile, keep on like the energy moving on. Because if you don't make yourself happy, as like you said, there's no one gonna give you the happiness you want. Once they see you sad,
that person
their moods will just change.
That person can do everything to say, okay, let me make the person happy, but it's not going to work unless you activate it. That's why I love that word, Michelle says. They say you have to activate it. So always make it there for you. Say, okay, use them. It's already in you. Make use of it.
Okay.
But I have one question in mind. I think we're supposed to talk about this for some time. What can we say is true riches to us? Like, as you are now, apart from money,
I mean, I won't consider money as true riches, but
Yeah.
I know, I like the general point of view. When you say true
Yeah,
riches,
true
Yeah.
when you have acquired that money, then
Yeah, but apart from money, what can we say? Because I think the last time I wanted to talk about this, but we did not really, put it on the front line. But today, I just tell myself, say we have to say something about it.
I think the source of our own riches basically it comes from like happiness. One, I can say happiness,
Okay.
and then love expression. Because like once you express that positive love and then the happiness to people, of course, if we express that happy and positive love to people outside, there's no time that you will not be smiling and be happy. So it's like I put it like happiness second after love. So much like once you love more, second it be like having the love.
So for you, you can say like your true riches, or out of many of your true riches, love and happiness come first.
Yeah.
So what about you, Winchester?
I would say being in a very comfort zone. What I mean comfort zone, like those around me, family, once I see them that they are okay. I think
Yeah.
that I would define as, to me, personal true wishes.
Yeah.
Once those around me are
Yeah.
okay, are comfortable, I know that okay.
Yeah.
I'll be happy seeing them. That's why when we first started, I said my happiness depends on what it offers,
Yeah.
not what it requires. Because you requiring it, you are like telling people that you have to make me happy.
Yeah.
No. So it's within you. So when you find that, when you discover it, then you make those around you. Because once you're happy, those around you, if they're not happy, I don't think you'll be
They will
happy
not
either.
be around you, they will move out of
So
you. See.
that's the energy you push out. So I would say comfortability. That for me is true wishes.
Yeah. So
Let me add on to what Winchester said. In the moments where like people once they're around you and they see you like they're not comfortable with what you're doing, they try to like move out from you, they eliminate from you slowly by slowly. At that moment when you see people eliminate from you, you start having question mark on yourself. You'll be like,
yeah.
what am I doing wrong? You start not getting that happiness you want. You'll be having moments of like self-doubt and all these things. You'll be like you asking yourself like maybe it's you who's not making them happy, or them not wanting to be with you at a certain moment. So like basically you want to be like more happy with them. So like you have to be like show love to them. And once you choose them and show them that you're the right person beside me, they will be next to you all the time.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I like what you guys said about the true riches. Yeah. And that's why I wanted to exclude money from it. Because I know
No,
many
no,
of
no. To
No,
me,
even
many,
if money is
money
in your hands
doesn't.
right now, if you don't have
many
the people around you
No,
comfortable now,
it's. I would say it
you won't get
contributes though.
anything.
yeah,
It
money
contributes.
contribute, but I just wanted to say like let's remove let's remove money let's remove money, and then let's see like what we can talk about that. Yeah, addition to what you guys have talked about, you know, I want to add knowledge and wisdom to true riches, because yeah, with wisdom you can actually live on how to love, how to, you know, activate your happiness. And also when he said about the true riches is about seeing people growing, see people happy, you know, they're around him, you give the positive vibe, you know. Yeah, with wisdom you can do all that also, you know.
Yeah.
And knowledge also, you know, when you activate your knowledge part of you can learn from those people. Because one thing is not just to impart. You can impart for someone, you can always be imparting, but if you don't give the room to learn, to know, because knowledge is knowing, right?
Yeah.
If you don't give the room to know, I wouldn't call that you're wise enough, because you still want to know from
Yeah, it's
those
kind of a
people
two
too.
different scenario. When you give out, you have to take in.
Yeah, you need to learn also. Yeah, yeah. For me, that was my quick question.
But it's also now let's say like let me say like if knowledge and wisdom You even tried to change my mind after saying all these things.
No, you can say, no, honestly, you can say love is true riches. You talk about positivity. Positivity is true riches. Also, when you talk about seeing the people around grow, seeing the people happy, it's true riches. I see it as riches. Especially when you see people who come around you, they are progressing. Change for me is I would say the biggest joy.
That joy.
Is the biggest joy because it's like then you can tell yourself that you are doing something right. You're doing something right. And you know you're giving this scenario about what if people are coming around and then they are running away. Because he was saying something like that. And then you have to go examine yourself, see yourself like, what's going on? Yeah. You can that at that point now, you cannot call that riches. Because they come, they see what they don't like, and then they run. So now you cannot even grow association. You cannot associate yourself with people. You're not able to be a positive person to people.
Takes away the confidence in you.
Yeah. So yeah, those are. So don't change it. Stand with it.
No, it's not like you're changing all my answers. Just like wisdom and knowledge, it comes along together is like one thing to me. Because once you have the knowledge, you have wisdom.
Nah, I think no. It's for me. I feel like it's differently because knowledge is about
Me for
knowing.
wisdom.
It depends on how you
Yeah.
take it.
No, knowledge is for me. I would say knowledge is about knowing.
Yeah, it's about knowing. Just like how they
what
say.
If you are you're an apprentice,
Yeah.
like what you gain from your master or whatever.
And
Like
until
from
you-
my own
until you
perspective,
become
but
one
wisdom. I
right
think
person.
then I would say wisdom. It's just supernatural. I'll just put it that way. Because I don't think you can acquire wisdom. Like from my own view, I don't think you can acquire wisdom from like
Yeah,
from
you
someone.
can. I think you can. You can acquire wisdom by knowing also. Okay, let's not call it acquire because it's already in us. So I think
Yeah.
like we can reactivate it. We know how they say, waiting you don't know, it not go kill you. Put for English, it means that what you don't know
Won't kill you, won't harm
won't kill
you.
you. But at some point or some situation, that's a lie.
What you don't know might
What you don't know might cause problem to you. Let's say for example now, you are in Malaysia, and then it's just like, let me give this story. I don't know if you remember. There was one time somebody wants to come to visit us in the time of COVID.
Okay.
In the time of COVID, then we did not know that there were roadblock in every before you enter the line.
Like all the states here,
There is
borders.
roadblock in every borders to say like if you are from another state you cannot go to another state. So we did not know. We just tell the guy the guy tell us like, what's up, because the guy was staying in KL. He was like, okay, he wants to come visit us, and for us we don't even know that
The roadblocks.
there are roadblocks everywhere. You need to have a concrete reason to move from your city to another city. We did not know. We just tell him, come. And then guess what? When he reached the toll gate to enter the line, he could not enter. And then it was a big issue. They even almost caused arrest that day to say like, oh, where are you coming from? You say you're going to visit. You did not know that you cannot be moving too much. You see? We did not know anything. We had no knowledge about it. The guy had to pay a fine that day. I don't know if Mr. can remember.
I remember.
You remember now, right? He had to pay a fine that day because of what we don't know. Yeah, because of what we don't know. So yeah, I feel like you just need to be open to to know things. That's knowledge.
This phrase, I will want your idea on this popular phrase. They say, money can buy happiness. I know. All of us we know about that. What do you have to say about that?
Money go buy happiness, so I stand with them.
Daniel,
I swear.
what?
Some people say money cannot buy happiness. Some people say money can buy
So,
happiness.
your own point of view, what do you say? What do you say about
For
that?
me, money go buy am.
Me, I go is money can buy you happiness. It doesn't buy you happiness, but it directs you towards the happiness you want. It doesn't buy it to you, but it directs you to it.
Okay.
It's not like you make
It doesn't mean that I go to a shop, I buy happiness, I come with it.
Yeah.
But it directs me.
We're not meaning that
Yeah.
that exchange. Like, let me put it this way. now you just bam hit a jackpot. Automatically you will be happy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just need you. For me, because I've studied about it. They say some. To me, it's kind of confusing.
No, it just directs you to the happiness. It
Okay.
doesn't buy it.
Okay, but let's be honest though. If at some point though, maybe at some point it cannot, due to, let's say, due to friends, because if they say, okay, you have all the money in the world and then you have no friends to share it with, you have nobody to share it with.
The way I'm living my life now, if you say I would say money. Will give me happiness 100% too.
No, it gives happiness, but at some extent. But may I agree with money can buy happiness. But if you evaluate some things,
those people that say maybe they have money, then they lose friends, but maybe they know how they go about it.
My brother, it's okay to lose friends.
You understand? So
me, I'm open to lose. I'm open to lose friends.
If you lose friends,
I'm open.
you're gaining more happiness, and other people come. You're not the only person.
Life is a process. The more you go, you meet people.
Yes,
yeah.
And this other thing I say there are 20 like 20 friends can't play for 20 years.
See,
you get. So when like the set of friends, when you grow, is a life stage. Some people will drop off. No matter how you do, no matter like you outgrow some people outgrow you. That's just life.
I agree 100% what you say about that word. They can't play for forever. They can't play for a long time. The only way they can play for a long time is only when they have money transactions together.
Yeah.
Or business transactions.
Ideas and like mindset altogether.
Idea or mentorship. I think that's the only thing that can make them go for a long time. Because I have people like, they were my friends in secondary school. The way I'm living my life now, I cannot just see them and just say, imagine we have not seen for a long time. I don't expect myself to act to them the same way I was acting with them that time. No.
It's that like
everything has changed.
That's natural. It just happened natural.
Some people are like that.
You outgrow some people normally. But like as you go, you just outgrow them.
I've seen
like
someone,
no issues or whatever, but the levels change.
But I've seen someone that one time after I went back home, I said, someone reached out to me on Facebook. Or like, oh, long time, this, that. Then I was like, okay, because it's been like
that,
years.
That's
the person you expect me to be. The person tell me, say, the person write me, how are you? Now the person want on, how are you, business. Then I'm like, then the person tell me like, Skinny, you have changed. Now I tell him, say, you expect me not to change after
all these years?
All these years we have not seen
each other. We have not communicated. That person now you have outgrown that person.
No, apart from
no issues.
Apart from me outgrowing that person, some people expect you to actually, you see the same way we are doing the playful thing in that time in high school. They expect when they see you,
do the same thing.
We'll do the same thing. They not tell the person like, see, it's not the same way again. Now I'm more focused into different other things. So you don't go expect me say the way I play with you that time. No. Unless at some point now maybe we reconnect, we see and then we vibe again, and I'll be like, okay, it's still in us, It's still in us.
Just happen naturally.
Yeah.
I think it happens to everyone in Manchester.
Is it?
I think it happens to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because even me.
The point I made, I just said that's in life, you get to a stage whereby it's life. You get to a stage where everybody pave their own way.
Yes.
Maybe after 10, 20 years you will connect. When you connect, because it's been long, that same energy
won't
be the same. By then you have learned some things. By their own they have learned some things.
Yeah.
Then if it collides, you see like it's
cool.
like okay, we can still roll. But if you cheat together, this guy is not on my level or whatever. That's
Me go first run. I don't waste time to run.
You can't expect someone to, as you've been for almost 2 years, have not been talking, and then from nowhere reaching out to you and asking you, oh, you're being quiet.
Some people expect it, like, because back then we used to play, and then now they want us to play the same. I'm like, come on now, we already changed.
It's already a closed chapter.
Yeah, it's already changed. now I have people I play with now, but maybe the play now is more upgraded.
Big boys play.
If they play, if they play,
Big boys play.
I better go with big boy play.
Okay, which kind of play? Oh yeah, tell us.
No, but it's true. But it's true. It's a now the play now not be the same play.
Upgraded. Okay, let me put it in a more simplified.
Some different aspects.
Yeah, the play don't upgrade. The play now can be more intellectual wise. The play now, you know, those kind of other play.
I can't be talking to you about jokings all the time. I've been joking in high school.
You don't understand.
Making you laugh and everything. You expect me to come again.
Be comedian. Yeah, or I be comedian. Don't be comedian now.
Yeah.
So no, but it's okay. It's okay to reconnect to people. It's okay to, you know, see people you've not seen for a long time. You know, but the approach is never the same.
No,
Never
it
the
can
same.
never be the same.
That's why if I see someone I know before, the way I talk to them before, I cannot talk to them the same way. Because now I respect myself. Or first of all, give them that respect.
You don't live life backwards.
True.
Move forward.
Move forward.
So,
But I feel like we never answered this my question.
which question?
Those money. I want to see your own view, Daniel.
I gave you the answer.
Yes or no?
I
Yes.
said yes.
For me, I'm in between. No, I'm in between.
How do you be in between?
There's no.
You have to be. You have to choose one. You have to choose one.
No, I'm in between. I'm in the middle because I said there are some things. There are some things you don't need money to acquire.
Of course.
But there are some things. Hey, my brother, if you want to chop the life,
So you're that kind of
if you want
person.
really chop the life,
If they ask you, they say this road is taking you to this area, and this road is taking you to this area.
But I want.
you can't
yes,
tell me
but
you put one leg here,
I
and
want-
one leg
yeah,
here,
no,
and then
so
another-
to happen.
I want a yes or no answer.
That's what I'm telling
Yes.
you. You don't
If
put your
for
leg
me,
here
listen.
on the same road and you walk in.
listen. If they put one road there, say you say it's road. If they put one road there, they put one road
This
there.
one takes you to this one, this one takes you to this
Okay,
point.
it's okay. If it's too much, you know what will happen?
This man.
I'll borrow money to book flight. I'll pass the road.
This one lead
I
you
go
to ride.
I go past the middle. I will spy the two. Say how far.
But it's
how
different
far.
directions.
It's the point now.
Different directions.
When they up, you know they say everything.
Imagine going to east and west.
If you day up,
You'll end up going to north.
Daniel, sure say you enter plane come Malaysia. Eh? Are you sure you enter plane come Malaysia?
Of course. You thought I was going to put it.
because now I want to question you whether you enter plane. Because if you day up, actually, you feel the spice. Okay, I what I want be this. This is what I want. Okay, this one. Okay. It's okay.
This question.
We go borrow
Wait,
This question. This
wait.
question would have to be sentimental.
We go borrow
That's
money
what I'm
book
saying.
flight.
For this,
So Daniel,
for this matter,
what's
either
your
yes
own?
or no.
Daniel, I'm going to you first.
For me, I'm in the middle. For
What's your own view on it? What's your own take on it?
I'm
If it's
in
a
the
yes, they would love to hear your reasons. These are personal reasons. It's not that.
this is honest mind.
Yeah. I gave you the explanation. I said money directs you to the happiness.
Are you saying so? It's a yes.
It's a no.
It's a no. Okay.
You don't buy it, but it directs you to it.
Okay.
True. But me, I stand in the middle. You guys didn't even take note. I'm maybe sitting in the middle. So you expect me to be yes or no, and I'm sitting in. Imagine I'm sitting in this middle. You are sitting in yes.
You
are
need,
sitting
you
in
need
no.
an answer of, you choose one.
Yeah. See the point. He said yes.
It's an examination time.
You said no.
They ask you a question.
I'm
you have
in the
to give an
middle
answer.
because I'm sitting in the middle.
No. They give you two options. You choose either A or B. You can't say I'm
But-
going in between. There's nothing in between. A
But
and
see
B.
the logic here. See the logic.
No,
here.
there's no logic. There's no logic.
Yes.
Logic wins doubt. There's no logic.
Yes. No. Middle. Middle man.
Okay, viewers, tell us your opinion. Can money buy happiness for you?
Yeah.
Comment and let's see. So moving on forward, does parents provide do they have like hands in providing happiness to you?
I would say yes, because my parents basically they will always tell you be happy with what you have. Never look at another man's plate. What does that sing for us? It shows us that they already teach us now, say, no matter the matter, no matter your next man, no matter what is going on, be happy with what you have. Be okay. Don't look at the next man's plate. The next man's plate is full and your plate is still empty. Be okay with it. So yes, parents play a very, very good role in our life in terms of, because is the love, the passion, the training, the advice they give us that makes us grow in that aspect of, say, yes, at some point in my life, nobody can make me happy. I need to make myself happy. So yes, parents really
So
requires that.
they contribute too much.
Yeah,
like-
they contribute. Because without them, I don't feel like, because, okay, maybe some people don't get that kind of advice from their parents. But for me, basically, they will always tell you, say, see, another man's own, na his own. Your own is your own.
But the parent needs to provide
Yeah,
the happiness.
yeah. Only that advice they give. They don't build something for you. Because you go leave her now, you continue with that. If you continue with that way now, you'll be happy with whatever thing you have, or whatever place you have, where you're at in life. It doesn't mean that you should settle for less. Let me get that out of the way. Because parents cannot tell you, say, settle for less. When they say, be happy with what you have, it doesn't mean stay where you are, don't go forward. No. It means that wherever you find yourself, be happy. Try to accept it. Don't go hate another man because he's going higher. Improve yourself. Yeah. I think for me that's the biggest lesson my parents always tell us. To me personally, it's the biggest lesson.
Winchester, what's your thoughts on that?
I would say, for me personally, I would say yes. Like from one point of view, the upbringing, the way I was brought up matters a lot, and that way lays the foundation for me. You get, because I've seen people that were not brought up well, doing their way, they still find success or find happiness. But I would say for me, it's played a very important role for me. So I would say definitely my parents. I think every parent should contribute to their children's future, happiness or whatsoever. I think the upbringing plays a very vital role in their life.
Because what about like some of the parents are like, you find they have the stepmothers and it and then everything. And the children also like how they struggle with life. They have a stepmother and need something like that. They do it. They find it so hard.
That's what I'm saying. The same thing. It matters. The upbringing matters. There are some people that have stepmother. You won't, till they get old, you won't know that it's a
You
stepmother.
won't know that it's stepmother.
You get, so it depends. As I said, family plays a very important role in your life. But then when we come up to our age, it matters. Maybe you have where they come from is not that good. The stepmother or whatever, maybe polygamous family. Then you get to a certain stage where you have to teach yourself.
And learn from other people also,
from other
from what you see.
You get, so understand. But I'll see some of my word that upbringing matters first of all. But I think it opened the brain for you to.
Because every time, whenever you move and then you grow up, it sticks on your head. You'll be having the thoughts, be like, when I was growing up, my parent told me this, I should be this and I should be that.
Yeah.
They do actually, because there's nothing like since you've grown from the young age. Once your parent tells you something that is helpful, it will never erase from your brain.
I know it's funny. That time they will tell you, the time of the I will call it the lifespan for that situation that you were in at that time, you could not really understand. You could not understand. That time they will tell you, say, okay, it's like this, it's like this, it's like this. At that time you could not understand. But as time goes on,
You get to realize.
you get to realize, say, this thing my dad or my mom was telling me that time, this is real matter.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing. It's very, 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 very. And sometimes it's funny. There are some things I will see today in my life. I will just reflect to when they were telling me that no, in this thing, don't do this thing, don't do this, don't do this thing, or learn this thing, or learn this thing, or learn this thing, or learn this thing. I see myself doing them, and then I will just be like, that time they wanted me to do it, I was not even wanting to do it, you know. But yeah, and for people who don't have that that grace or that opportunity to be in that situation, I would say you just have to stay positive and associate yourself with more of, you know, people of caliber, in the sense of who they have taught, so that you can learn. That's why knowledge is very, 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 very important. Knowing. You are open to learn. Say, okay, they not teach me this thing. Even as my parents advised me on some things back in the days. There are some things I still have to learn from my next man. And that's why they say your associate really matters a lot. They still have some things I'm learning from my next man. So okay, this man, what is this man doing differently that I have not been taught? Just take that somewhere now. I will implement them. If it makes sense for me, I keep them. If I see say I don't feel follow that way, I leave them. And then just keep learning, growing. Open to know.
Yeah, because me, like I was thinking, even nowadays, in this world nowadays, this one is now full of hatred. Yeah.
So they say, you don't record the hatred.
Yeah.
You have grudges in
People
mind.
just look at you and they see you happy. They don't want you to be happy. They always want to see negative on you. This is how the world is moving nowadays.
You know me?
I
run away from
all
such
those
people.
things. I will still say that that's the environment too.
Yeah,
you
see that kind of
part of this world, yeah.
those kind of vibe in your environment.
You
But I don't
see,
know.
once they see you always smiling, they'll be like,
because
don't see
that's
the
some
person
place
smiling.
you find yourself. You know that the people you are with, they are eager to see you win.
Yes, now.
Not
Yes, now.
like, you understand, when you are there,
Yes,
the
now.
next man will be happy for you, like,
Yes,
come on,
now.
do like this.
Yeah.
okay.
That alone, positive energy.
Yes, now.
Okay, Winchester, what's your say to those people? What's your say to those people who always want to see negative on someone? Or they always want to wish
No
such
need to
people?
advise you. No need to advise that
No,
kind of
not to
person.
advise them. Like, what's your say to them?
No, actually,
Also wrong.
some people don't actually know what they are doing.
Carry your leg.
For that fact, why there are some people that are just okay, they are just destined to be that. You know, this life, I'll tell you, this life, everybody,
Some people are just destined to have it.
everybody, they have their own role to play.
I mean,
They have their own role to play. There are some people, no matter how you
right.
tell them, though you will still tell them. You get, no matter how you tell them, they will still remain that way, or they will still do what they do.
it's just who
But
they are.
your duty there, like if you are their associate or you are their friend, you just have to voice it out, tell them you have done your part. You get? So what I tell them that they should change, they should learn.
Okay, what if you tell her there is no change?
Then you distance yourself from them.
Hey, run, no.
You get?
Run, no.
Because that's what I've experienced. There's no way.
No book grab.
For you to run, for you want to
No.
just tell them.
No,
Listen,
that's not my point.
after you talk to them, see the situation, that kind of thing. Yeah. Then they follow up.
Yeah.
You know how you set your leg like this, because maybe they are on this side. You run like this. Say I don't go.
There's no way those two energy can live together. One will eventually consume one. That's for sure. So why not find where you see your type?
That's why it says that if you cannot defeat them, join them.
No.
Why will you join them?
No, for that kind
No,
of
if the person who's always saying negative on you,
Yeah.
they cannot defeat you, they should join you.
Definitely, I'll tell you, those people have big chance to defeat you.
true,
Because
because they bring
those
the
negative people,
whole-
they have like their odds to defeat you are much. So when you tell them they don't hear, you just dip.
Me, I'm not like, I will not say anything to them.
No, you have to say.
You not say anything.
No,
you have to say.
I will not say anything.
I want
You have
to
to say.
know.
I'll work on myself. I'll
No,
continue.
You know why? You know what
No.
I'm saying? If you don't say anything, like, okay, let me enter from the scriptural part of view. If you don't say anything to them, their sins are on your head.
No, if they, no, they will
Because
look.
now they don't know.
They don't know what they are doing.
If they are doing
Okay.
We
good
won't go.
or they are doing
Okay,
bad.
they know what they're doing. What they're doing, right? If I come and tell them, they will look at me as like I am looking like forward, like
You have done your duty
looking,
of telling
I'm
them.
hating them.
You have told them that's your duty. Once you tell them they listen or they're not listening, that's not your own.
See,
You get?
My brother.
But you have to voice it out and let them.
my brother, there are levels to things. That's one thing I believe. There are levels. Even to that hatred, there are levels to it. There are some things you do, I will understand, say, this is who you are. There are some things you do more than that thing. I will understand, say, something is wrong. So when I give you, say, what's up, sit down, let's talk. What's up, see, this thing you're doing. It's not making sense. It's either for the person to say, because at some point in my life, I feel like I've lived with some people to say I have managed their character, managed their attitude, managed their way of life. I have tried to manage them. I did not, it's like I've tried to say, okay, this is how this person is. Let me just follow. Let me just manage, you know. But along the road, I will tell them like, what's up? It's not making sense. But when I see that, my brother, I tell you first, tell you second, tell you third, you know, they follow up, or you are still the same way. My brother, I don't know. I will just first delete your number. I am very good at deleting. Delete your number. Yeah. I will not block you. We don't have problem.
And just delete it.
I will just delete your number. You see that my WhatsApp, that place for chats, I will still go there. I will remove you. The only time when you will message me, say, hey or hello, that's the only time you will come. And I will just say, hi, back. How are you? Fine. That's everything good. How are you too? Good. Okay, now later. Bye. The way you say bye, delete. Because I don't want you now to possess me with that type of energy. So, but first thing first, the one which is I say, your advice. You get your small note.
Yeah,
say,
it's very necessary. You have to.
what's up? This thing is not making sense. But when you see it's not going according to the advice, I go there, bro.
Because the way I see, like some people, once you come and try to advise them, they will never take it from you.
No, you have for your own
Once you come next to them and just try to explain to them, oh, what are you doing, they will make it a big issue. Be like, oh, so you come to explain and feel big to come and talk to me.
My
You
brother.
always feel like you're coming to feel big on them.
If we cannot talk to ourselves, say what you did,
Then what's the essence of that?
what you did, you mess up. Even as my brother is here, he's older than me. There are some attitude you put on me sometimes. I will still go and meet you respectively to say, bro, how far?
No,
This
the,
thing-
the energy you
this
and
thing you
the
do.
energy you and your brother gives
No,
is
there's,
different
there,
from the outsiders.
no. It's the same way. See,
not about energy.
It's not about when they say brother or when they say family. It's not only related by blood.
No, some people don't accept that.
It's not always related by blood. So that's why it's very important to say, like me, I'm happy, I'm very open when someone come and meet me and say, Alpha, Skinny, that thing you did or that thing you say, does it make sense? I'll check myself to say, okay, it has been done though, but next time I'll not do it again. I might even do, no, I'm right, but I know deep down, say, next time, see that thing, the way I acted, I'll not act it again. That's me. So it's the same way when I will tell someone, the person, I tell, like, it's not like I tell one time I give up, second time I just, no. I'll try my best. I try my best for so many people to say, let me manage them. To be a manager, no easy.
You have to put.
Be a manager.
You have to protect your space.
How people take they manage some people? How managers? No. To be a manager, no easy.
It's just depends on the logic.
Manage their character, manage their dubious behavior, manage their dubious attitude.
A certain president that just resigned. I won't call the name of the country. He said it's easier for me to go and manage my cattle in my village than to manage the country. I was wow, okay.
The country not easy.
The country is easy. Yeah, the country was like
the kilometer with there. Like,
Things are moving express.
hey, it's not easy for us. So no. It's very important to put your 2 cents. When you put your 2 cents,
you have to tell them.
you put your 1 ringgit, put your 2 ringgit, put your 5, put your 100 ringgit. Then you lost money. Run.
You see anyone else?
Do your leg like this. Run.
So that's your tool. You always say to them.
No, honestly, I don't know.
You just run. That's your.
There are some people I already.
You advise them. You advise them.
When Chester said they will advise, you said.
No, I say I will
advise them.
No, we're on the same. We're saying the same thing.
And
You have to
run.
advise them. They keep like putting that same attitude or character. They don't want to change.
Yeah.
Then you have to like give them space because they can't mess up your space. You get?
Yeah.
So it's either you or them.
Okay, I want to ask a question. Would you rather be in a situation whereby someone else will come and say, I tell you, are you still with this person? What are you still doing with this person?
No, that
I think like it matters. Like it depends on the situation.
Before. But from the way you just stated it, I would say to me that's like a bad compliment, a bad one. Because when you are with someone successful, I don't think someone in his right mind will say,
No.
are you still with this person?
Apart from success, no. Let's.
You know what I mean? Success, I'm not saying about like the monetary part or whatever.
No.
When you are with someone that is learned or someone that is doing well or someone that is respectful, that the people see like, this guy is a good guy.
No. Yeah.
I don't think someone in his right mind can say,
come and say,
are you still with Skinny?
I'm saying due to what Daniel said now about the people who are not willing to change or they want to keep that dubious character.
Yeah.
I said you are still with them, for example. Yeah? Let's say, for example, I have that dubious character. For you now, you are still managing me. But this man already know that this man have dubious character, but I know that this other man is okay, like you are okay. And then he come and meet you, say, how far? Are you still with this man? This man that is always condemning people, this man that is always... For you now, it's not like you don't know, but you now, you are managing the situation, you are trying to see the situation. How can you handle such words that come to you to say, are you still with this person? This person has a very... And you yourself, you know. But then this person, this A now come to say, how far? Guy, what are you doing with this man now? You know this man is like, this man is like, this man is full of negativity. For you, on your own, you are trying to make that person better. But then this person come to it's just like to remind you, like, how far? This not be the plan of, say, more this kind of people want to stick with. What's going to be your reaction?
For me, I feel like that's like a slap in the face, first of all. Because now I'm being perceived. Before someone could voice that out to me, I feel like I'm being perceived that, okay, I'm still like attaching myself to this situation. That's a bad reputation. And it depends on the timing the person becomes. If I've been managing that person, like trying to see if the person will change before this event occurred, and the person will change, I will leave the person.
Okay, after that person's comment.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you, Daniel?
I think I'll go the same with him.
Okay, for me, this is what I will do. One thing I like to do is that I don't like to cut anybody off because of one person. That's me personally. I hate it. When I cut someone off because of one person, I feel guilty by the end of the day. If I'm trying to manage this person, I will. When someone comes to me and say, "What are you doing with this guy? Like, come on now, this guy is dubious and get some, some crazy. They do some crazy things. They talk some crazy words.
It just depends
You understand?
on how the situation started.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said, if that person come to me and tell me, the atmosphere that person is trying to create for me is that in my head, personally, is that do it now.
No, you can't. No.
now.
Okay, I get your point.
Let's be
I
honest.
get your.
If I come and meet you like Winchester, how far? Waiting. You say do it. Well, you know, say normally it's up to you
Yes.
to say
Well, that guy.
or no.
One or two, yeah.
Yes or no.
Yeah.
It's not because see what I'm trying to say is that I will not leave that man not because of say this man say this thing.
No.
I will leave this man because I feel like I already tried. You understand?
That's why I said depends on the point of time that person made that statement.
Yeah.
So maybe if it collides with
The time
maybe I've done
your best.
And what you mean?
Very
if I'm
best.
cutting you off before, I don't used to tell you but now if I'm cutting you off, I'm telling you I'm cutting you off. You will know that you know the reasons. Because I feel like this, man. I've told you change this way. I've told you, but since you say your own is better, or you feel like your ways are better,
you won't be man.
I can't flow with you. So
yeah, for me, I don't like to. One thing I've learned before, I would say before I was like that. I was that person that when you come to me and say, how far this man. I think today many of us do it.
Yes.
We don't do it because of hatred. We do it because we are looking out for our next man. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but sometimes when people do it, it's not because they hate that next man. It's because that they are looking out for you.
yeah.
They don't want you to be stained by that dubious character or dubious attitude. So they try to, keep you in a safe zone to not let that person possess you with whatever energy they bring in. Yeah, I see it that way also. But on the other hand, I don't like to cut someone off because of this person say, or this person say this person, no, I don't like it. I want to still see more. I want to still see like, okay.
You cannot just cut someone if just someone comes and tells you at the right moment that today, why are you still doing this person? You expect someone
but normally
you to cut it just there and then.
There's some situation you cut the person off. You don't get choice.
But I feel like
Don't go.
But you just say right now you cannot cut someone.
No. That's why I was trying to put more explanation on that because for me it's very important to say I don't before if someone come and meet me, and tell me say how far this guy, I'll just say the person like. Let me use my brother for example. You see, sometimes when there's some situation or maybe some person come around, they might come and meet me. Normally, he will give me advice, like Skinny, Alpha, this guy. I'll just tell him like, because you know that if I tell him like, see, bro, don't worry, just relax. He will just say okay. He will just relax. For him now, the only thing I will be doing at that time, I'll be giving him update because I know that it's because of care and because he's looking out for me. So he's like, whoosh, So I'll just be giving update. Okay, see the situation. So it's not for us now to evaluate, to think, to see. Okay. If it's cool, they can tell me like, okay, it's cool. But at some point now, I will need to realize, say, oh my boy, this guy, no, on the side, go. I'm not doing it because of him. I'm doing it because now I've already realized my eye. They say, shine your eye. Where my eye don't open. There's one fish that is like, my eye don't open like fish on. Also so.
So I just feel like it's.
The guy don't catch me.
We ought to do
don't go
to protect our space, which is the happiness. Because I don't feel you can be in some negative side of energy and be happy.
True.
For me, I don't know how the others do it, but I don't. Those two energy for me cannot collide. Cannot collide at all.
So nowadays people are so desperate of looking for happiness. Some people until even look for ways to go look in happiness in club.
Oh my brother, I tell you.
You can't. No. That's pleasure.
Yeah, one day someone told me, he was like, "What are you doing?" He called me, asked me, "What are you doing at home? Today is weekend." I told him, "I'm just relaxing." He was like, I'm dressed, I'm going to look for happiness in the club. I looked at him, I was like,
But you should have understand what the person was trying to
Yeah,
say.
you understand what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say. It doesn't mean like he was going to look for
Yes,
happiness.
now.
Happiness.
when he told me,
Oh, maybe he was looking for happiness. Somebody that named happiness. No, I don't get the point. Maybe that person was looking for someone named happiness. You understand? You get the point now.
I mean, I just like looked at him, I was like, happiness? You go look for your happiness. Me, I'm happy, I'll care when I'm home. I feel comfortable at home.
No,
Maybe it
but
depends on if you don't have the happiness at home, you'll find it in club.
no, but finally, club going to the club is a lifestyle. It's just like cheating is a lifestyle. You know? Yeah, it's a
I
lifestyle.
cannot change the topic to something else. Okay, continue.
Yeah. No, but actually going to the club is a lifestyle. It's not, you don't go there because of you are going to look for happiness. Or let's say there's somebody named happiness. You understand? You are going to look for them.
Maybe he meant that, but I meant happiness as the usual thing.
No,
Happiness.
that was not like pleasure seekers, just to short-term stuff. Yeah, that's pleasure.
But people have their own ways of being happy.
I would say,
Yeah.
well,
But-
okay,
but-
You may be happy on being at home, you may be happy somewhere else, you may be happy.
Yeah,
place.
true.
Maybe that's his own.
My brother and sister, anywhere you find your happiness, I beg, live with your happiness. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you always have to be like
But
smiling.
the ultimate happiness in this life, and when you're in the presence of God, when you know say everything,
yeah.
assurance.
There is one say, they say that what? It's very hard to see the good when you're always being sad.
Brother,
Is it?
Only the
You get me?
statement. Only the
statement don't
defines
you
itself.
don't see. No need to talk
How can you
about.
see
No
good?
need to
How
talk
can you
about
see good
anything.
when you are sad?
You don't finish them.
It's very hard.
You don't finish them. No need to say anything again. I mean, I close my mouth. I that case, you said it all.
There's nothing there to explain.
Nothing.
There's nothing obviously because once you're been in just that moment of sadness, it's very hard to see the good part of it.
Yeah. Even your own life
Very
is difficult.
Every day you
To
complain,
see that you are
mumble,
progressing.
mumble, you do this, ungrateful. Get to a stage, even though when I heard a quote that said, may we not get to a stage where like the pain we have been through make us lose the happiness that's like forthcoming. Yet those pain we have been through, we will not get to that stage that it will make us lose all the happiness that within us.
Yeah, because finally,
So-
the life is not just about now. The life is ahead. You
It's
know?
a journey, yeah.
Yeah, you just the go. Challenges will come. The most important thing I've understood now, in this time in my life, is that challenges will come, but it's how we handle it, and also we need to wait in, stay happy. We need to what?
Stay happy.
We need to what?
Stay happy.
We need to what?
Happy,
Stay
happy, yo.
happy. If you happy and you know,
Clap
clap
your
your hands.
hands.
If you happy and you know, clap your hands. If you happy and you know how you really want to show it. If you happy and you know, clap your hands. Hey! Congratulations.
My brother.
Your happiness
Just
will
always
keep
see someone
going.
happy.
Yes, so
Always wish someone happiness, not the sadness.
yes, so always
Always.
keep it going for happy.
As I move forward,
Yeah.
there's one thing I have to ask on you people. If today you are happy, and then at a certain point in the timeline, you find yourself, your happiness is gone. You always seeing yourself now in sadness. What do you do to overcome that?
Okay.
If I'm happy, and then I see myself going into sadness,
Things just turned around.
things turned around, and then I forget about my happiness,
Then you are sad.
and then I become sad all the rest of the time. My brother, if you are sad all the rest, you cannot achieve happiness. So.
What do you do? That's what I want
What
to
I do at that point, na to pray, say, God, only you I get. Reactivate. There's the power of reactivation. You know how your account, when you pay your Unify, how they disable it. You go to reactivate. You are not buying a new Wi-Fi, a whole Wi-Fi. You are reactivating it. You are paying money to the company to say what? Reactivate my account for me. My brother, will pray. Will check myself again to say, come. And there's one thing I always do when I'm about to, because we are human, sometimes we fall into that realm to say things are not working for us now. What's going on? Try to decide, why is this not working? No. The one thing I do again outside prayer, I reflect back
Towards his opinion.
to the times when man they enjoy. When I look the videos like this, I'll just laugh. I'll say, hey, I'll just say skinny,
Is
skinny,
this me before?
skinny. I will not see it as a bad way. I'll say, you know, some people they will just look. They'll say, wow,
This was me then.
it's for me then. My brother, when I'm looking, I'm happy. Say, hey, if it happen like this, if it happen like this before, if it happen like this before, it will what surely happen again. That's the kind of,
Because
I wear raincoat to
Because I
say
know-
that's the kind of the activities I put on, the coat I put on to say if it has happened before, it will surely happen again.
Because before, you cannot tell me if I was happy before, then I become sad. There's no way for me to be happy
Happy
again.
again. You be
See what I would
Who is
say
now?
pertaining to that.
Who is now?
You know,
you there now.
my own idea will be like, if you reflect, you know, those things, I'll put in the way of, funny enough, I was having a conversation with someone a couple of days ago. Those things that made you happy, you have to stick to that things. Even though when you are sad, you find yourself sad, you reflect on, okay, what are the things I indulge in that was able to make me happy? Yeah, that's when my brother said prayer, all those things, prayer, then like you have your own discipline. Okay, these are the things I do that will make me. You spend time on those things. Yeah, so those things like it will. Being sad is like being, if I can revert to it, being sad is like doubting, doubting, and being happy is like faith.
Yeah.
So when you have faith,
Happiness
and
always will
yes, when
abeg.
you have faith, all of a sudden then you begin to doubt.
Don't
You
lose.
have to spend time more in those things that could grow up your faith, which is the word of God, and yet so.
See, you see that after my prayer, that my reflection. My reflection is not for say I go back and say, oh, wow, this one. Hey, see the way I look. Oh God, why? Oh God, what? Lie. The reflection is see. The reflection is motivation to say, see. This happiness, let it be reactivated. If I can chop and enjoy like this before, it will happen again. I'll just rest my case. I'll just look, I'll just laugh. I'll just go like this. See you, Colo boy. See you, boy. You say, because there's nobody in this life that will say they have been sad all the rest of their life.
No.
There's nobody. Everybody don't. At some point,
sadists?
at some point, you don't enjoy. You don't relax.
It's the same thing, because when if certain moments you be sad and then you be happy for a certain moment,
Tribulation will
it
come.
doesn't mean that you will
but
not
stay
go back and become
focused.
sad again. You will still go back. Be sad,
And
go sad.
the number one thing is stay focused. That small sadness that come is a distraction for you to fall. So just we call am for Nigeria, we say stay gidigba. You stand strong.
Gallant.
Dey gallant. You dey okay. No lose your footstep. No. Steady moving.
Step by step, you reach there.
Yes. So my reflection is for good though. As I look if I pick my phone now, say, let me. I'll just laugh. Say, yeah. I'll say this thing happened before, it will happen again. And this time, I know the funny thing about when tribulation comes or when challenges come, the next step is the biggest. So it's okay. Today we don't give a lot.
Yes,
so
so yeah.
we don't give a lot.
Okay, we're almost going to the end
Hey, we never reach the end yet.
of your happiness. Because I see when you're happy at the moment right now.
Yes, so
What?
if you happy and you know, clap your hands. If you happy and you know, even producer the clap hand.
If you happy
Producer, I
and
see
you
you,
know it,
producer.
and you really want to show it. If you happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Oh, congratulations, my brothers.
What?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
What do you guys do, like, to like? What do you do if you like, you see yourself you achieved?
Yeah.
What do you do? Like, if you find yourself like happy, that moment, what do you do?
If I see
like,
myself, I'm happy.
yeah,
I celebrate, of course.
you celebrate.
First
Like,
of all, I thank God because it's not like, you know, when you know, if we speak the same thing. That's reactivation. You get most people don't know that. So
Even you have to thank God when things are not working.
You get you thank God first of all for that
Everything.
reactivation because the thing is already inbuilt in us. You just have to discover that it's in you and pray for that spirit, that grace for it to be activated. So once, because you definitely you will experience it. So once it's done, when you give God the glory, for me, when I give God the glory, I thank Him, do my sacrifice and offerings, I celebrate my brother. What else would a man do? I celebrate, travel, see things, enjoy. Yeah.
see, happy man.
My brother won't open our yash now.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay, it's one thing you would like to
Lima,
see.
you still do one thing, oh.
No, not only one thing. Because happiness comes in every day.
Yeah, true. See, if anybody knows me, I'm a happy guy. And at some point, yeah, it's okay. Fine, I might say some things that will sound like a complaint, but I know deep inside me, it's just for talk's sake. You know, basically, it's not a complaint.
As a human.
It's just for talk.
And everything.
But
Yeah.
normally, even though when things are not working, things are working.
Why would I complain?
Don't complain.
If you
Stay
com-
focused.
If you complain,
Thank
you
your
need to focus on
God.
yourself. Because
Tell your
once you-
God, say, thank you, this is happening. If he has done it before, we'll do him again.
Okay. In your lifetime, imagine like how do you want to spend the rest of your 5 years to be experiencing the happiness you want?
To be expressing the happiness I want, or the happiness I already have.
You already have,
Aha.
but you want to expand it.
If you want to
Because you
expand,
need, as a person, you don't need to just like keep on staying in one position. You need to explore more.
if you have been in that place, that's why I said, I asked a question about true riches, and we all agreed to, when you see someone that is near to you successful, if you are happy, I feel the biggest result of it all is to see the people around you happy. And there's these terms I use. I am happy, you are happy, everybody is
happy.
what?
Happy.
Happy.
So that's what I'm
Drop
saying.
the
Like,
mic.
how would you want to explore it more?
By imparting more happiness to people, the people around me. Because you know one thing about this life? This life is, I know you, you know somebody. There's one business back home that use that the business is, I bring one person,
You bring
this person bring one person, this person bring, it's like that. The life is like a chain.
It's a circle actually.
It's like a chain.
You just have to chain it to another person.
You just, as I'm here now, I will keep saying and keep saying, the biggest happiness is to see the people around me happy. So if I have been happy for the long run, everything don't stop with you, and everything don't start with you. There's somebody that passed that thing to you, so you need to pass that baton. You know, is it relay race? Relay race.
Yeah,
When they pass
when they
baton.
pass those back.
When they pass baton, it's like that. That's the life. So when as you have take that baton, you are running with it. You are giving it to the next man for him to partake for that grace, for that happiness. The next man will what? Give it to another person. It's like that, like that. So that is, I feel like that's the most achieving thing when it comes to the journey of happiness. To see people around you happy. But maybe that people who are angry, but we're not talking about that now, we're talking about happy. Move on in your life.
Okay.
That's the biggest achievement.
Just, you have anything?
No, I don't have anything to say.
Okay, we have come to the moment I've been looking for.
I'm not looking for this moment to producer
No.
just giving us more close.
We're already almost done. Me, I just want to guys close by.
If they give
Give us
us time,
motivation.
producer,
You get anyone
Alpha.
motivation 1-1?
Okay, motivation.
producer say we should stay.
Skinny, first.
Okay.
Actually, we are the final stage.
Yeah,
right?
final stage.
Yeah.
Just motivating.
Give them something
Okay.
to oil their machine.
Abi to pour oil for the
Grease their,
for the piston.
totally their ear.
Hey, Totori me one time.
Totori me
Talk. Okay. All right. I think for me the one thing I want to look out to, my motivation would be like I will talk about true riches. You know, the true riches. If you talk about true riches, not just apart from money wise. Money is good. Money is everything. You know, even though apart from money wise, the most important thing is that the people around you, don't create the atmosphere of negativity. Always create the atmosphere of positive things. And also, one of the true riches is knowledge. Open your mind to know things. Open your mind to want to know things. And other thing is wisdom. Always reactivate that wisdom in you. And when you know this is because foolishness is when you know the right thing to do, but then you still don't do it. That's foolishness. So the wise or the wisdom in it is that you have to do what you need to do, and you have to do what you have to do. Even though when you don't feel like doing it, you'll still do it. Yeah. And like I said earlier, create a positive atmosphere. Stay focused. When the time comes when your happiness is down, pray, focus, reflect on the good times for a good purpose, and then of course the next happiness that is coming again, or the next stage that is coming again, it will be more bigger than whatever you have ever experienced in life. And that's my 2 cents. Thank you all for watching. Skinny, don't go. I don't pass the mic.
So, my people, I greet you all. I would say, like I said before, happiness is in us. You just have to find a way on how to reactivate it and make it operational. But I'll give you the fastest way, which I'm using by prayer. Just pray to God for that wisdom and the spirits. Because when you are happy, it shows you that you are doing something good. Then those times of sadness, it shows you that you have things to change. Then the difficult times shows you that you have things to overcome. So you just have to discover who you are, find yourself. First of all, it's my own method.
Even
by
producer
prayer.
clap for your motivation. The shock producer, he claps.
So thank you, Mr. Daniel. Over to you.
Okay. Basically, I want to talk about happiness today. You have seen expressed everything of happiness and how they've seen happiness in their life. So, as my one thing I want to tell you on happiness, you don't see happiness as one thing that just comes in your life once. It keeps on growing in you. Once you have happiness in you, explore more from other people.
Yeah.
Focus on tomorrow, don't focus on yesterday, and
Yes,
plan
sir.
for tomorrow. That's how you see the happiness comes in your life. So, guys, we're here towards the end.
And there's something in my mind. Happiness is not only about what you get. It's not only, or happiness doesn't come only about what you get or about the things you do the most or the things that makes you happy. sometimes happiness does not come in that form.
Sometimes maybe it's what you give out.
Yes.
If the next man you help, you feel like that man is like
Yes.
is okay. You'll be
Yeah.
fulfilled in your own
Yeah.
aspect.
It's not always about what they give you or what you achieve. Sometimes you need to put something out there. Yeah. And always reactivate your happiness. So I beg, we don't to motivate. more in this, more because police are not the best.
We're here towards the end, guys.
Producer.
Make
Relax.
sure you have seen everything. Comment, like, and subscribe. Wait until next episode. See you guys. Ciao.
Thank you all.
Ciao. Gracias todos.